In April 2024, the electricity price for some Nigerians suddenly jumped by over 200%. And the promise was that when you pay more, you get more. But if you are one of those people, you are probably asking the same question as everyone else. I am paying more, but where is the more? Well, this frustrating experience is at the very heart of one of the most confusing and controversial policies in Nigeria today, which is the new electricity tariff system. Are we actually paying more for better service, or we're just paying more for the sake of it? Well, to understand what is really going on, we need to compare our situation to a country that has wrestled with this exact problem and found a way around it. Hi, my name is Olufolake and welcome to day 27 of 30 Days of Policy. Today, we're shining a light on the high stakes policy that determines what we pay for power. Let's get cracking. First, let's break down our policy. The Nigerian electricity sector is regulated by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC for short, and their main tool for setting prices is the Multi-Year Tariff Order, MYTO. So in 2024, the tariff hike that happened is based on a service-based model, which is essentially an idea to remove electricity subsidies for Band A group and allow private distribution companies, DISCOs, to charge a cost reflective price. And the promise is that this higher revenue will finally attract the massive private investment that is needed to fix the broken infrastructure and eventually lead to better service for everyone. But is that the reality on ground? Let's dive into it. So the new system divides customers into bands. Band A customers are promised 20 plus hours of light, and then they pay the new tariff, which is around 225 naira per kilowatts per hour. And all other bands, B, C, D, E, they remain heavily subsidized by the government for now, and they are supposed to see their old rates, but they often experience much poorer service. If you are in any of these bands, you can attest to it, right? So the policy central promise is already failing according to the regulator itself, because in May 2024, NERC had to sanction 11 discos for failing to provide the committed service levels to Band A customers. Now, let us look at Ghana, our neighbor. See, they have also gone through painful tariff reforms, but their system has a key feature that builds public trust. You can call that key feature a transparent and predictable stakeholder-driven process, because Ghana's Public Utility Regulatory Commission, PURC, they have a highly transparent process. Before any major tariff change, the PURC holds extensive and publicized consultations with all stakeholders, the utility companies, the major industrial users, and crucially, the consumer advocacy groups. All of them come together, they present their data in the open, and then the final tariff decision is explained in a detailed public document that shows exactly how they arrived at the final price. And this approach creates predictability, which is crucial not just for the citizens, but for businesses and investors who need to plan their costs. Now, the core analysis here is about trust. See, NERC has been widely criticized for being reactive and opaque. When there is a major tariff change, it feels like it is sudden. There is no genuine widespread public consultation. And the specific data that they use to justify which feeder is Band A or which is Band C is not easily accessible to the public. And this creates massive suspicion and the feeling that the regulator, that is NERC, they're working for discourse and not for the people. Whereas in Ghana's case, PURC is built solely on transparency. They put all of their arguments and data on the table for everyone to see it, and it builds a level of public buy-in. Even when there is a new price hike, it's really not that bad, right? Why the approach does not eliminate the pain, at least it eliminates the suspicion. Whereas our own system creates anger because it feels like this is a decision that is done to us and not for us.